Welcome everyone to the Bucket List Reviews. My name is Jabran and today we're going to be touching upon a very different kind of film. And if you're familiar with this YouTube channel, you know that I love to promote and review obscure films that slip through the cracks of mainstream Hollywood. And The Love Witch can certainly be classified as such. This is one crazy film. The Love Witch is an homage to the 60s melodrama of Hollywood. The story deals with a heartbroken woman who, after her husband leaves her for another woman, she decides to embrace witchcraft and thus is reborn once again. After being unsatisfied with her many affairs, the mysterious disappearance of her exes introduces Detective Richard into this investigation, and maybe the Love Witch now has finally met her match. Whether you have only seen the trailer or just the stills from the film, you can see the obvious rendition of the Technicolor Douglas Sirk 60s style Hollywood melodramas. The film is written and directed by Anna Biller, whose obsession with detail to capture the foregone era is so apparent that you just have to applaud the film based on the merit alone. From the costume designs to the camera angles, even the awkward pauses in between the exchange of dialogue, it's so damn spot on. I swear, if it weren't for the nudity in the film, I would have sworn that I was watching a lost 60s Michael Gordon film. Now, as someone who's worked with the medium of film, this level of detail and dedication from the director was greatly appreciated as a visual standpoint. But if you really don't care about the underlying tone of it, then you probably would find the film really boring because there isn't much to it. Okay, let's talk about the story a little bit. The Love Witch is keen on presenting itself as completely bonkers, as it deliberately makes the viewers as uncomfortable as possible. The obvious feminist undertone for the most part worked quite well for me actually. The Love Witch character Elaine is impeccably played by Samantha Robinson, who is actually smoking hard in this film. Actually that wasn't me, I can whistle. Elaine drugs her lovers with this love potion in hopes that they would desperately fall in love with her, which they actually do. And because the potion works too well, her lovers also start sharing these other emotions, and there's something comedic about a macho 60s man turning into this whiny baby who can't control his feelings. The Love Witch for me was a great way to represent ideas of feminism into a narrative without beating you on the head with it. But once you pass the style and the characters, the film really doesn't have too much to offer, and clocking in at 2 hours, I think it was way too long for something that was quite a simple idea to begin with. And apart from the length, the conclusion of the film doesn't make too much sense to me. Not to spoil anything, but personally for me, it kind of dropped the ball with the idea that they were going with. But with all that said, The Love Witch is a marvel to look at. Anna Biller, who not only wrote and directed the film, but also did the art direction of it, and I really appreciate the hard work put into it. In fact, she also did the music, the editing. Jesus, talk about being in love with your film project. Over the past few years, there have been many homage films that pay tribute or make fun of a particular time in film history. Smart filmmakers like Quentin Tarantino took that era and not only emulated it, but add something of their own and thus making it much more of a personal film. Jackie Brown is a perfect example of that. The Love Witch, on the other hand, really doesn't have that. It's a brilliant representation of that particular time period of Hollywood, yes, but once you're past that, there isn't really much to it actually. I mean, after 1 hour, you're like, yeah, okay, I get it, but is there something more to this? I think I would have liked the film way more if the story stood by on its own and didn't heavily rely on its style, because at an hour's time, the novelty of it really begins to wear off. But The Love Witch is by no means a bad film. Far from it. It has a lot of talent behind it and is certainly worth a watch. If you're into Hollywood history or like weird, crazy Andy Warhol 60s films, you'll enjoy it. And I give this film a 3 stars out of 5. So, thanks for watching the review. Is there any obscure film that you would like me to review? Write in the comment section below and let me know. And as always, like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see each other next time. So, ciao.